Hey football fans, welcome back to the channel, where passion meets prediction and every kick, pass, and goal comes alive with deep analysis and insight. Today, we've got a fascinating match on our radar, a UEFA U21 European Championship, clash between Georgia U21 and Portugal U21. And trust me, this is no ordinary fixture. It's a meeting of ambition versus tradition, of grit versus flair, of underdogs who've tasted blood, and giants desperate to reclaim their throne. So, sit tight, grab your drink, and let's break it all down, from the head-to-head history to team form, key players, tactical setups, and of course, our bold prediction. Flashback. The last encounter. Let's rewind the clock for a moment. The last time these two met at U21 level, Georgia shocked the continent with a 2-0 win over Portugal in the 2023 U21 Euros. It was one of the biggest upsets of the tournament. Portugal, known for their attacking swagger and depth, were simply shut down. Georgia played with heart, structure, and intensity, catching Portugal off guard. But here's the thing, Portugal don't forget. And now, they're back, with a stronger squad, better form, and a serious point to prove. Form guide. Who's hot and who's not? Let's talk about recent form. Portugal U21 have been absolutely dominant. Out of their last 10 matches, they've won 9 and lost just once. And it's not just about winning, it's how they're doing it. They're averaging more than 3 goals per game and conceding less than 1. Their attack is electric. Their defense is composed. Their midfield? Pure class. Players like Pedro Neto, João Neves, Francisco Conceição, and Fábio Silva are showing why Portugal continues to produce world-class talent at an industrial rate. On the other hand, Georgia U21 have shown flashes of brilliance, but also inconsistency. Their recent results include wins over mid-tier opposition, but they've struggled when tested by top teams. Still, they're no pushovers. With players like Georgi Guliashvili and Zuriko Davitashvili, they bring energy, commitment, and tactical discipline to the table. Tactical breakdown. What to expect on the pitch? Let's dive into how both teams are likely to approach this match. Portugal U21 will dominate possession. Expect a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1 setup, with attacking fullbacks pushing high, midfielders rotating with precision, and wingers cutting inside to create space. They'll try to break down Georgia with pace and passing triangles. Georgia, meanwhile, will look to stay compact, soak up pressure, and hit on the break. Expect a 5-4-1 or 4-5-1 shape, tight marking in the midfield, and quick counterattacks. Their game plan will be to frustrate Portugal, just like they did last time. But the question is, can lightning strike twice? Key battles to watch there are some fascinating individual matchups to look out for. Francisco Conceição versus Georgi Guliashvili on the wing. One's a dribbling wizard, the other's a tenacious tackler. Fábio Silva versus Luka Tsulukids, power versus discipline. Whoever wins this duel will control the penalty box. João Neves versus Saba Gogličić in midfield. Creativity versus containment. The battle for control of tempo. That if Georgia can neutralize these threats, they stand a chance. But if Portugal's stars are allowed space, it could get ugly fast. Stat. Corner. Numbers that matter. Let's bring some cold, hard data into the mix. Portugal has scored 28 goals in their last 10 matches. Georgia has conceded in 6 of their last 8. Portugal has a 71% chance of winning according to multiple betting models. Over 2.5 goals has landed in 7 of Portugal's last 10 games. BTTS, both teams to score, has not landed in 5 of Portugal's last 7 because their defense is shutting down opposition threats. All signs point to goals, and potentially a one-sided affair if Portugal hit their rhythm early. Predicted starting lineups. Here's what we think the teams might look like. Portugal U21. GK, Celton Bidf, Diogo Monteiro, Tomás Araujo, Nuno Tavares, Thiago Jalo Mid, João Neves, André Almeida, Fábio Vieira ATT, Pedro Neto, Fábio Silva, Francisco Conceição. Georgia U21, GK, Luka Gagnids DEF, Georgi Tsulukids, Georgi Guliashvili, Nika Mamulashvili, Luka Tsulukids Mid, Saba Gogličić, Davitashvili, Georgi Moisrapishvili ATT. Luka Parkadze. Lineups may vary, but the tactical intent will stay the same. Georgia will defend first. Portugal will push forward. Final prediction. Who wins? So here's our final verdict. Winner. Portugal U21 scoreline prediction. 3-0 or 3-1 total goals. Over 2.5 BTTS. No, Portugal will come into this match hungry, focused, and with a point to prove. Georgia will put up a fight, no doubt about it. But the gap in quality, form, and squad depth should be too much this time. Wrap up. Join the conversation. So that's it for our deep dive into the Georgia U21 versus Portugal U21 match. What do you think will happen? Can Georgia repeat their miracle performance from last year? Or will Portugal steamroll their way to victory? Drop your predictions in the comments below. We'll be replying to the best ones. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed the breakdown. Subscribe for more epic football analysis, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time with more expert previews, predictions, and football storytelling. Stay passionate, stay informed, and as always, enjoy the game.